Let's have the conversation for today. And I want to talk about befriending yourself. I always say it that you need to become your own self's best ally. You must become yourself's best ally for lasting health. If you want to build consistent habits with your health, you want to love yourself, you want to care for yourself more, you want to eat better, you want to sleep better, you must first become your own self's best ally. Befriending yourself is the foundation to lasting health. I'll say that again. Befriending yourself is the foundation to lasting health. So when you hear the word befriend yourself, I know we're happy, we're excited. Yes, that's what I've been talking about. Self-care, self-love. Those are good. But I want to bring a little part of the information that we tend to ignore into the conversation today. You have a friend. You know that for that friendship to be a real friendship, it is beyond the lovey-dovey. It's beyond the emotions. It's beyond the I love you, I love you. There's a part where you guys look each other in the eyes and tell each other the truth. There's a part where you want the best for that person. There's a part where you encourage that person to do tough things for their own good, right? So beyond the self-love, self-care, self-compassion part of befriending yourself, there's also the agency part where you have to put on your big girl's pants and manage your life better, where you have to take those tough decisions, where you have to do those things that you have to do to lose that excess weight that is pushing you into obesity and chronic diseases, where you have to say, I'm going to exercise more. I don't want to have arthritis. I don't want to have pain and aches. I will exercise my muscle. I will sleep better. I will build better relationships. You have to, there's that part in friendship. There's that part in befriending yourself where you manage yourself better. There's a part where you speak up for yourself. There's a part where you maintain boundaries. So beyond self-love, beyond self-care, there's self-agency, which is you governing yourself, managing yourself, treating yourself like a company that you want to last, like a company that you don't want to die in the next 2-3 years. There's that part in friendship. And then there's the part where you also speak up for yourself, where you're not just taking all the things that people are throwing at you, where you stand up and say, no, I won't take this anymore for my friend. You are that friend to yourself. So become your own self's best friend. But it's beyond taking yourself out to eat shawarma. It's beyond lounging on the pool. It's beyond vacations to where are those lovely places now? Drop them for me in the comment section. It's beyond all that. There's that, and there's also self-governance, self-agency, self-management, getting serious with yourself, taking responsibility for your own self, for your own health, for your own wellness, right? There's that part. And there's also the part of self-advocacy, where you don't go for that vacation and come back into those lack of boundaries, where you don't go for that vacation and come back a people pleaser. There's the part where you stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself with wisdom for results, not just to say I spoke up for myself. There's a method to the madness, right? So I just want to come and shift your mind a bit to picture befriending yourself holistically, beyond the lovey-dovey, beyond the emotions, beyond the romanticizing, right? And build a better relationship with yourself where there's love, but there's also agency, there's better management, there's responsibility, and there's also advocacy, where you speak up for yourself, where you negotiate better deals for yourself, where you show people how to really treat you, where you voice out what you want, you create your boundaries and reinforce them. There's that part in friendship. So look at your friendship with yourself more holistically. Think beyond the lovey-dovey. Think beyond the self-care. Think beyond the self-love to all those other aspects that come into play, where you then begin to treat yourself better, be more kind to yourself, and be serious with yourself too. Be serious with yourself too and speak up more for yourself. All right. So how are you going to implement this today? what areas of the friendship with yourself do you think you need to work on? Because some people have not even started caring for themselves enough. That part you need to do first. That's the foundation. You need to love and care for yourself first before you now begin to layer on top of that managing yourself better, the self-agency bit, and then speaking up for yourself. So what aspects of this befriending do you need to work on more? Do you need to improve on your self-care first? Or are you good with self-care and probably even doing it a bit too much and you need to get serious with yourself? Doing it a bit too much, I'll clarify that. When you're gluttonous, you're binging on things that you shouldn't be binging on, and you're calling it self-care. I've said it several times. Anything that doesn't contribute to your wellness, to your longevity, to your functionality, don't call it self-care. No matter how nice it makes you feel. Self-care is not what makes you feel nice. Self-care is what keeps you functional. Okay? So, do you need to work more on your self-care? Do you need to work more on how you manage yourself, how you manage your health? Do you need to take more responsibility for yourself? Do you need to respect yourself more? That self-management, where you're taking wiser decisions for your health. Is that the aspect you need to work on in your friendship with yourself? Or is it the aspect of speaking up for yourself, where you are able to negotiate with your boss, where you're able to sit up and say, now it's time to change jobs. Now it's time to let my husband know that I'll need more support in these aspects, and doing it with wisdom. So which area do you need to work on more? And if you need more help, of course, I'm always here to help you. So drop a comment in the comment section on which area you'll be working on more. Feel free to go to the link in my bio to join my community. I told you I will be going in there in a few minutes to have a gist with them as well. Feel free to click the link to get coaching. Leave me a DM. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If you know that you're ready for your health, I'm here for you. That's my job. I don't have any other assignment. So thank you so much for your time. And please share this with a friend. Take actions, more importantly. And I will see you next time. Bye.